Hey everyone, welcome to Flip the Script, Overcoming What Other People Think. My name is Monica. I'm an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus. I am 3 years in with the products and the business.
My name is Marlene. I am a Gold Ambassador with Plexus, and I've been with the products for about 7 years, but 7 months on this new journey of sharing.
We were really excited when we got the topic for our training today, especially because I knew that when I started my Plexus business, I had a goal of leaving my full-time job as an elementary teacher. And I had been reading some books, one of them, Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis. And one of the quotes in that book really spoke to me and allowed me to push forward in my business. And it fit perfectly with our presentation today. So someone else's opinion of you is none of your business.
Well, you just hit us with that. That's par for the course from what I understand with Rachel, and I have Girl Wash Your Face as one of my next books for sure. So let's just kind of identify that. Like, what is the problem? The problem is that we listen too much about other people's opinions. And I don't know that you've connected this, but there is a direct correlation by where we're headed and how we think about other people's opinions in our actions and our thoughts. So let me just set the scene here. You're about to share, you're super excited with your friends about your success, and you've just either started the products and or the business. You've got everything typed out, and all of a sudden you're thinking, well, wait a minute. What if they don't want to be my friend? What if they don't see the true heart of this and that I want to help them and that it's not about the money? And then maybe my confidence sometimes will get me, and I think, I'm early on, only 7 months, remember, and I don't know everything. But do you really? I mean, let's be honest. So I don't know everything. And I'm afraid now that when I say something and they ask a question, I'm not going to have the right answer, or I'm going to lead them in the wrong direction, or that I put the pressure that I should have all the answers. And then in this Facebook world, I'm going to say it. What if they block me? Like, I don't think I would even know if they blocked me. So I don't think that that should really have that much value, but we do put the value on other people's opinions. So in the TikTok world, which is new to me as well, I have been introduced to a woman named Mel Robbins. She is a great motivational speaker. And, Monica and I listened to this possibility of a solution. And she makes it super simple, but we're going to let you think about maybe you just let them. Watch this now.
I just heard about this thing called the let them theory. I freaking love this. If your friends are not inviting you out to brunch this weekend, let them. If the person that you're really attracted to is not interested in a commitment, let them. If your kids do not want to get up and go to that thing with you this week, let them. So much time and energy is wasted on forcing other people to match our expectations. And the truth is, if somebody, especially somebody you're dating or who's a friend or somebody you're trying to partner with in business, if they're not showing up how you need them to show up, do not try to force them to change. Let them be themselves, because they are revealing who they are to you. Just let them. And then you get to choose what you do next.
Oh my gosh, I am so in love with this woman, because I think the favorite part for me is that she gives me the empowerment to choose who is going to control or direct my actions and my thoughts. And I think so often we feel like we don't have that choice. I know I do sometimes, Monica. How about you?
I absolutely agree with that. And I loved listening to Mel talk, and I love having those 2 words sitting on my shoulder when I start second guessing myself. Marlene and I spent some time putting together some truths for you, things to tell yourself to flip the script and stop allowing others to hold you back from your goals and your dreams. So we have 4 of them. We're going to go through those right now in this presentation. So we're going to hop into number 1. We want you to form your own honest opinion about yourself. We want you to be true and authentic. We want you to step into your strengths. We want you to identify your value. What do you bring to the table? And know that you do not have to please everyone. It's important for you to know that if you believe in something and you think it's going to make a difference, it shouldn't matter what anyone else says. And you need to stop spending your life apologizing for you stepping into your strength, being your authentic self, and going after what you want. We need to stop feeling guilty about those things. When you're getting ready to post, when you're getting ready to reach out to someone and you're starting to feel hesitant, think about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you start to talk yourself out of it, count it down and just do it.
Just do it. I love that it doesn't give you so much time to really think through that, because the truth of the matter is you've already decided you want to share this, right? You've already decided who you want to share that with. So let's jump into number 2, where we talk about align your expectations and actions to reach your goals. Well, it's kind of like a right foot, left foot. Everything's got to keep going in that same direction. So you have to keep those aligned in order to reach your goals. Remember that passion that you had when you first started, whether it was the products or the business. You need to allow that to drive you, not only to share the health aspect of it, but also the financial aspect. Don't hold back on that passion and don't hold back on that drive, because that's gotten you this far so far, right? So I also need you to think about who your audience is. Remember, there are lots of people out there watching and listening. Some of them are going to take longer than others, but you need to remember who is front and center with you right now. Those are the people that are listening that are ready for better health, ready for true change, and those that even want financial freedom, because for many of us, that is a true struggle every single day with the decisions that we make. And then I want you to think about this. What if getting real and authentic is what your friend needs to hear in order to confidently say yes to what you're offering them, that opportunity? I never want to be that person that is making that decision for someone else. And early on, I thought that I didn't have that much empowerment. But the truth of the matter is we lay it out and we let them choose. And I want them to choose confidently.
Marlene, I absolutely agree with you. Just like that quote from the beginning, I carry around with me. I also carry around that it's not my responsibility to choose for someone else. If they're ready for health and wellness, if they're ready for financial freedom, it's not my choice, but it is my responsibility, I feel, to offer and to share what I have found. So we're at number 3, guys. Other people's fears and hesitations are not about you. This is a big one. I know. This is a big one you have to swallow. That negative comment that someone is making usually says more about them than about you. The picture, folks, it is so much bigger. The story is bigger. It is never just about you. Confidence, the confidence that we need to grow a business comes from knowing that you're going to be fine no matter how somebody responds or reacts to something that you choose to do. If you're coming from a place of caring, supporting, and being authentic, you have to learn to appreciate the other people's individuality. Guys, that's what makes our team so unique. You need to be accepting of all different types of people in this community, and know that most people, I know this is going to be shocking, are truly thinking about themselves. They're not thinking about you.
So much about what we do in the world involves people. And, I think so often we feel that when someone is in our world, they're forever in our world. And I think when we're about to journey on something that is so personal and passionate to us, we need to get selective. And that's what number 4 is. We need to build our team and the support around us, and we need to be conscious about that. We need to know that there are people that have been in our world for a long time, but maybe right now they're not serving our goals and our dreams and the direction that we're headed. And sometimes we need to step away from that a little bit. And sometimes it's because they haven't caught up to where we are. I know when I got super excited about this, I'd had some time to think about it and I was putting it out there and I was sharing. And people were like, what is going on here? She's on some scam train and I'm not really sure. And yet at the same time, I knew for certain that this is what I needed to do. And so I just needed to give several people, family included, time to catch up and get to where I am. And in some cases, level up to where I know they can be, knowing what I know now. And so I also want you to think about this. Maybe in surrounding yourself with positive, supportive, like-minded people, you can borrow the confidence that maybe you don't have built up yet, because that doesn't come automatically. It's something new. We all have to build ourselves to it. And for those that are new, you can lean on those that have been there for quite some time and use their confidence until you get yours a little more built and you're able to be able to put yourself in a scenario where you're thriving and you've found your tribe. I mean, the tribe is so important in this.
I absolutely agree. It's all about standing on the shoulders of giants. Rachel Hollis has shared that as well. Standing and allowing other people that have walked before you to help you on this journey and help you learn to believe in yourself. So guess what? Marlene and I are going to allow you or give you the opportunity to evaluate those 4 truths. So in closing, we want you to look at those 4 truths and we want you to think about which one is holding you back the most. And then we're going to have you choose an action that will help you flip the script, help you overcome that and take those steps in the right direction. So listen up here. Number 1, if number 1, are you being true to yourself? If that's something that you believe that's holding you back, this is what we want you to do. We want you to identify your value. We want you to look at what your strengths are. What do you bring to the table? And we want you to make a list of that. We want you to read it daily, put it on a Post-it, stick it on your mirror, make a recording about it, listen to it. We want you to create a mantra that is going to allow you to remind yourself every day of your strengths and what makes you just an incredible person.
Building yourself up in your self-confidence is so important, Monica. So number 2, maybe that you struggle with this one, you identified with it. Are your expectations and actions in alignment with your goals? You know, part of the expectation is that we need to reach out, share, and give encouragement to those that are struggling where we used to be. So I want you, if this is where you struggle, I want you to share something from your journey. It can be Plexus related or it can be personal. There are other areas in our lives that we can be vulnerable. And I want you to share something that you've been hesitant to share. Post it, talk to somebody, do a private message. But really, we want you to get real and we want you to be authentic. And maybe you need to borrow that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and just do it.
Exactly what I was going to say. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just do it. Number 3, other people's fears. If you are worrying that other people are walking around worrying about you, and that's something that you need to get over, guys, we want you to dream big. We want you again to go and find the people that are going to inspire you. Climb into some of those diamond documentaries, watch some of them, connect with those people and get inspired. Inspired by those people and knowing that there's a whole world going on out around you. And you don't have to get yourself locked up in worrying about what other people are thinking, because again, they're probably not worrying about you as much as you think.
You know what? Sometimes it's human nature to think that it's all about me. So I'm glad that there are opportunities for us to be reminded that it's not. The world is just really big and there's a lot more to it. So the last struggle that you may find yourself, and we're going to give you an action, is getting selective. And remember, that is surrounding yourself with like-minded people. So one of the things that I love most about the Plexus community is that it is very large. There are so many different types and diverse people inside this company that give us the opportunity to learn and grow from so many different experiences. And everyone's path is different, how they get to whatever rank, whether it be emerald, diamond, or beyond, because there is a beyond. But we want you to surround yourself with those like-minded people and look where you're at right now. They're there. Find a tribe of people that are going to encourage you, ones that are going to do the walk, not just the talk, and those that will give you what you need every single step of the way. And sometimes those aren't people that you're with right now. Sometimes they're not even inside your own family. Sometimes you need to look outside of that, and that's okay. It's okay to do that because there are people there, and they will come and they will go and they will feed you and they will help you grow, because you will find your tribe right here inside of Plexus community.
Absolutely. So in closing, we want you to pick the truth, the one that's holding you back. Drop just the number below in the comments. You don't have to say more than that. Drop the number below, but then personally take that action step that we gave you and go after it. Move in that direction so that you can overcome those fears. Thank you so much for flipping the script with us. And remember, guys, someone else's opinion of you.
It's none of your business.
Guys, it's none of your business. Thanks for hanging with us. And we're really looking forward to seeing all of the numbers starting to populate underneath this post.
Bye.
Bye.